Woof. Well, we got lots and lots of stuff. So much so that I've decided I'm renaming myself. I am no longer Bad Dog from Two Dogs Digs. I am now Plunder Dog. The god of plunder. Because that's what we've actually been doing a bit this week. Plundering into our profit piles. I'm even wearing, it's like digging like fossils and dinosaurs. Dig, dig, dig. That's what we've been doing because we got a lot of it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys do too. But I thought we do these every once in a while just because it's fun. Because we don't remember buying some of this stuff. We don't remember why it's not listed. We look at stuff and get shocked at stuff that we have. And so that's what we're doing. We're going to be plundering our profit piles today. And it's obviously going to be me and my other half. Good grief, we have too much stuff, Dog.
That's me.
Yeah, we have lots, don't we? We've noticed that more and more over the past couple of weeks as we've been doing inventory and all sorts of stuff. We've actually found that we have lots and lots of stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to edit my name so that it fits.
I think.
There we go.
Too much stuff done. I think we actually figured that we wouldn't have to probably go anywhere and shop for anything in like 6 months to a year if we just focused on this stuff, which you keep saying, see? And I keep going, but that's not what makes me happy. So we're kind of in a...
I will price everything and you can buy it from me.
No. No.
Yeah.
So, yeah, shopping is the fun part. So a big hello to everybody who's joining us here on Two Dogs Digs for our hall pass on plundering the profit piles. As I say, Rick and I are going to take you through some of the stuff that we found. Some stuff we don't know what to do with that we found. Some stuff that we found that we went, oh my God, why is this still sitting here? And why haven't we listed it? Some stuff that we literally, there's stuff in a box here that I went, I don't even know why we bought it. Like, it's kind of, I'm sure you all have stuff like that. I did see that Brian and Charmaine made a comment in the craft group about that, having so much stuff. So, again, so thanks to everybody who's joining us here. Special extra thanks to those of you who are in the Kennel Club who support us with the $3 a month to help us keeping you informed on things you might want to look at. And that's what we hope when we look at our profit piles is you might actually see stuff that you either thought about and forgot about, or you can watch for it when you're wandering around looking through stuff like that. So that's kind of the position we're in right now. So let me just say hello to people. Louette was here first, so she's got a big hello, Louette. She's first. Lisa second. Michael third. Carl fourth. Kathy. Jennifer, hello. Let's see here. Julie's here, and Janet. Tina. Hey, Tina. Kevin, Diana, Mr. Greg. So you also got Susan, Elisa, Marianne, Hydron, Ms. Boland, Susie the Foodie. Tina just rented a storage unit for her profit pile. Yeah, we have a storage unit already that we haven't even touched. This is just our basement area in our profit pile. Diana's purging her profit piles now. Yay! And then Greg just bought 3 lockers full of books and magazines. So complete opposite. No, understandably, it's the thing. It's like it's not panic buying. Managed to get 3 bankers box full of stuff tagged and out to your vintage booth. Yay! Goal is 1 box per day. That's kind of a thing. I think one of the things we do is we have to set goals that are small. Like 1 box a day instead of clearing out this whole thing. Because every time I say that, guess what happens?
I go into shutdown mode. It's like overwhelming. And it's like, I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to see anything. It's going to fall on me and I'm going to die. Something like that.
Greg, Susan is jealous because she loves books. What happened to Adrian? Did he become a cave dweller without internet? He's actually been really busy. Hey, Linda. Haven't seen you in a little while here. Welcome back. So a couple of things we're going to do before we go into this, just before we start showing you our profit pile. Number 1.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Paul. Number 1. And I think this is just amazing. And I just wanted to sort of celebrate it. Our craft group, the Canadian Resellers and Fantastic Thrifters group on Facebook. We've been growing a little bit here and there and here and there and here and there. And take a look at this. We are actually now at 3,960 members. We are 40 members away from 4,000 members. Yay! I just think we started out. There was just so few of us. So thanks to everybody who's here in Craft. If you haven't joined us in Craft, make sure you do join us over there. We talk about lots of other things there if you're coming to us. Most of you who are in our chat right now are members of Craft, but every once in a while we get people who may be viewing this after the fact. So it's really easy to join. Just search for Canadian Resellers in Facebook and you'll find us. Rick's going to put a link in the chat, and I don't know. I think that we actually have a banner for that, don't we?
A what?
Do we have a banner for that? I don't know.
No.
We should have a banner for that.
No, we don't.
You didn't miss much, Sandy. It's just talking about how much crap we got. And no, don't die. Lisa said she's got so much too, and she sold 2 things that she's had listed locally for 5 years. Oh, it's like, oh, yeah. Hey, Tatiana. Good evening to you. Yeah, Daniel, you caught a live one. Yay! So, yeah, that's one thing is, again, we're just so thankful to everybody who supported us here. Just even like not even as members, but just on the craft group as well. It's great to see all your input and everything along those lines. And something else I just wanted to show people today actually was something that if you are thinking about or are a member of Etsy, Etsy has got an event coming up on September the 10th. It's called Etsy Up. And we're going to put a post on this tomorrow in the craft group as well. There's it. Join our Facebook group there. That's great, Rick. I'll leave that on.
I figured it out.
Etsy Up is actually like, it's kind of like eBay Open, which is also coming up. But Etsy Up is one afternoon, and it is a free virtual session that they're putting on. Let me just pop this up here. You'll see a post on this tomorrow, but if you go to Etsy and you just look up in community, you'll actually see the events there. You can log in for free, and then it is on September 10th at 1 p.m. And it's going to have sessions about shopping and all sorts of different things. You can do it on your computer or your mobile device. So there's a bunch of different speakers there, like trend experts, the chief marketing officer, and here's a bunch of questions and facts on it. So again, we'll put a post in there into the craft group tomorrow that shows you that. So you'll be able to learn a little bit more about that, because it's always good when companies have these kind of virtual events that if you've got the ability to see them, they will be taping this and putting it onto their site so you can see it later. But if you can join it, that's pretty good. It's 1 p.m. Eastern time. And you could learn a little bit. There might be 1 or 2 extra things you can learn. We'll try and do our show, possibly cover that night a little bit in terms of what we hear, since it will be that Tuesday. Lisa signed up already. And Miss Boland's heading to the UK, so probably won't have time to take part. No, I'll have fun in the UK again. And yes,
boot sales.
Hey, Cameron. Yes. Craft has a wealth of information. You've learned so much. Thank you. Again, thanks so much for the support into the craft group. Tell a friend. Get us to 4,000. Only 40 more people. And then maybe we'll do a giveaway or something like that. Let's see. Just now.
How about a tub of clothing we haven't listed?
Just now, Elisa noticed our Urkelos. Yes, this is something I found in my profit pile. I had this in my profit pile. And funny that you would actually say that, because look what I have. Oh, where'd it go? Look what I have as a link that I was going to be putting up shortly. Fan Expo is coming. So yes, Fan Expo is coming up this weekend in Toronto at the Toronto Convention Center. We will actually be there Thursday, Friday, and I will be there Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday and Sunday. I'm actually going to be working the eBay booth a little bit when I'm there. So I'm going to be there for a few hours every day, being able to talk to people who may not be on eBay and talk to them about craft and obviously our YouTube channel, but also about learning how to become a better seller and how to become a seller on eBay. So that is something that if you're at there on Thursday afternoon, Friday in the middle of the day, Sunday in the middle of the day. I'll probably be there. Rick will be there a couple of times with me. He won't do all 4 days for sure.
No.
And then we also happen to have a max sold that is closing on Thursday night that the pickup is Saturday. So no, they're not paying me. They're getting me some passes so I can go. So I don't mind at all. I love promoting eBay. I don't need to be paid. I just need to sell stuff. That's the big thing for me is, oh, you're only on Friday, so maybe we'll see you on Friday for that. So yeah, so take a look for us then. What else was I saying? What else I have in here? Oh no, so our max sold right now is a whole bunch of toys we're doing in this one. So it's a combination of stuff. We've got some interesting things. Polly Pocket, Bionic Man, comics, records, all sorts of stuff. We're doing okay right now. So we're a few days beforehand. And I'm not sure whether we'll get to do the live on Thursday night. If we do, but right now in our seller portal, so 4 days, let's see if we can update it, see if it's updated. So 4 days before we actually, or 3 days before, 2 days before we actually end, we're at $400 in bids already. And we only have 57% of the stuff bid on. So we're hoping again, we can get ourselves hopefully over $500 or $600. It'll at least double itself, and we'll hope to make a good amount of money. So if we do, I'll try and post for a max sold live close for 8:15. The closing starts at 8:30, and I'll post a link for that in the craft group as well. And if you do want to bid on anything, we do ship in case anybody's interested in shipping. And we do have a few people here who actually buy stuff from us. So that pickup will be on Saturday. That's why I'm not sure whether I'll be at Fan Expo on Saturday or whether I need to help Rick on it. But other than that, today,
I can get.
huh?
I need all the help I can get.
You need all the help you can get. Other than that, it's time to look at our profit piles and start plundering in our profit piles. The first thing I'm going to plunder, and I probably shouldn't do this first, I probably should do this last, is downstairs we found a box, and the box, I knocked it over. And when I knocked the box over, now this is going to keep talking through. Shut up, Mama, Dada, yourself. This is actually a Furby, brand new Furby baby. It's in the box. It's actually never. I don't. We have a couple of these. Oh, okay, go away. Now it's just going to talk in this corner.
We have a colony of them.
Huh?
We have an entire colony of them.
We actually have a colony. We had like 5 or 6 of these things. 4 of them in boxes.
A Furby farm.
A few of them working. We haven't tried the others. The batteries, I think we might have put new batteries in it some time ago. And
maybe
then
a month ago.
Huh?
Maybe a month ago. I think I might have been the one to put it in that.
Oh,
box.
you found them. You found it a month ago. I didn't even know it was down there. So yeah, that it's. But the interesting thing is, again, when you look at stuff like that, we decided, okay, well, let's probably nothing. That guy can sell for $50 up on a regular basis, which is really interesting. That's something I found, again, looking at stuff like this. It's always interesting to take a look at what is out there. So I know we've talked about Furbies before. It's surprising that you'll actually see that if you go to eBay for Furbies alone, oops, sorry, that's the wrong way there. This one. And you go to Furby, there's 8,600 Furbies listed right now. And in the last 90 days, 6,000 Furbies have sold. Yeah, Furby's saying, wow! And some still sell for okay money, but some sell for unbelievable money. Let's take a look at some of those highest first, because people go nuts for these. Here, I can't even believe this. Kid Cuisine, $1,000 for a Furby. That I don't know what Kid Cuisine is. Maybe some of you guys know. But there's a Furby baby, a special pink model. Unfortunately, mine's white. $471. Yes, Doug. Doug was like, what the hell? So that's the interesting thing is take a look at stuff and you may find them. Now, there is a site, and I would have to go and do searching for it, which I'm not going to do right now. But if you Google, you can actually find a site that actually helps you identify every one of the Furbies and identifies the Furbies by color. I'm not sure if that's in our research deck. So those of you who are on in the Kennel Club, you might be able to find it in our research deck. If not, again, just Google that and you will be able to find it, because some colors are, again, it's very big on colors and things like that. And it's not just the first edition Furbies, which were from 98, but these things, emotronics, these are these weird little guys that have extra little things about them. They're just like, this guy, look at the nose. This is dirty. The nose, but it's pink eyes. Very rare, $310. And again, this is just the word Furby, and that is just for the past 90 days. If I go and type Furby in to, oh, be quiet, Furby. If I go and type Furby into their version of Terapeak, now called Product Research, let's guess. How many do you think? So if there's 6,000 in the past 90 days.
Probably 180,000.
38,000 have sold in the past. That's wild. 38,000 have sold in the past 3 years.
Oh,
that's not a lot. There must be a big spike in Furbies lately. Yeah, I love you too. See, that thing's not going to shut up. Hopefully, I brought it up and it talked to me, and then it went night, and I was like, thank God. And then I picked it up first. That was so bad of me. I should not have picked that up. So that's one thing that we looked up. And then another thing I just want to show you. Again, I found this downstairs. I don't even know when I bought this. And this is so butch of me. A radio-controlled car called the Mini Eliminator. And I was like, oh. Now, a lot of times when we find stuff like this, we end up going, okay, I guess this is, sometimes it's bigger. We'll probably put it onto like our max sold or something like that. Until today, when I thought I found this, and then I looked this up, and look what I found on this. A loose version that just sold for $106. So guess what's in my drafts already? This one's in my drafts. I'm going to be actually, after the show, we're actually going to be testing it to make sure that it works. And I found another radio-controlled car downstairs. And I guess that's why I bought them. I do see radio-controlled cars at the thrift every once in a while. I'm not sure when I bought that or why. Because the problem I have is buying them and then having them not work. Because it may not work, right? The funny thing is, this guy sold that for $106 untested. Because he didn't have, if you notice, he's just got the Eliminator car. He doesn't have the actual remote that goes with it. So I think I might be able to get, I don't know, maybe $150 to $200 from that with the remote and everything, if I can get and make sure that it's working. We're going to have to take it out. But it doesn't look like it's actually been used. It looks kind of new in package.
Yeah, we'll probably say gently used.
Yeah. It doesn't really look like it's been played with. So
I'm hoping that if there were batteries in it, they would
night
take
now.
it out.
It's saying night. Now, did you have something down there, Rick?
I have a couple of things. The first thing I found when I was digging through the plush is this Tokidoki Sanrio a thingamajig. I don't know what it is. You'll have to tell me. Because you were kind of, oh my God.
I think it's Unicorno is his name. No, Unicorno is from Beavis and Butthead. Oh, it might be Unicorno, actually. Yeah, it is Unicorno. That is
Unicorno and a frog.
The frog is Carapapi. Yeah. Look at that, Lisa. It's Carapapi or Carapapi.
Okay. Well, we actually have 2 of these never removed from package. And they were sitting at the bottom of a
Cornholio. Unicorno. I am Cornholio. Sorry, I knew I was confusing them, Daniel. Lisa, but I thought Unicorno is pretty darn close to it.
Did you find it, Craigie?
I'm just actually looking for it right now. I'm just trying to look up Caro B. Let's see if I can find that. There it is in the sold. And there's one for
It's Hello Kitty,
$65 that
Hello
just
Kitty
sold.
and Tokidoki.
That just sold. And $65, and it's not in the plastic. And it's the exact same. Oh, they have the plastic, but they opened it. So I think we're going to be listing ours probably for $50 because it'll be $15 under theirs. We want to make sure we list that. So we'll be doing that later on today. Next thing I got is this. This is something I need your help with. This is old too. So 5+ years ago. So pre-COVID, we are actually, that is true. Hello Kitty is having an anniversary right now. Did you ever see, there was a show I actually saw, I think it was on YouTube, where somebody was talking about Hello Kitty's not supposed to be a girl and it's not a cat. Or no, it's not supposed to be a cat. It's a little girl. And it's like, I'm sorry, it is not. It is a cat. It's like, it drove me crazy. When
No, it's a girl whose name is Kitty, and she had the
it's a
plastic
cat.
surgery to have ears
It was
attached.
somebody from Sanrio saying, no, Hello Kitty is an actual girl. And it's like, no, it's not. It's a cat. Anyway, yes, 50 years for Hello Kitty. It's a girl, Julius. It's a cat to me. Anyway, so pre-COVID, we were at this one estate sale, and somebody, I guess, may have worked for Gerber. And so we had actually picked up from them in their basement. They had some diaper bags, Gerber diaper bags, just generic diaper bags, like really nice with a Gerber hang label on them. We also bought, and I'm not even sure if we still have this listed. We may still have some of these up on our site, Rick. I'm just going to go to selling right now and take a quick look in our listings. We also, one of the things they had in their basement, Gerber, was some baby bowls. And it's not showing up for us. I guess that's...
No, I think we've sold them all.
The little plastic cereal bowls. And we bought about 100 of those for $10, I think it was, Rick. But this is
maybe
the other
200 of them.
This is the thing that I bought that for the life of me, I need your help. I can't figure out how to sell these, where to sell these, or how to price them. Take a look at this. And we got about 40 or 50 of these things. These were promotional Gerber Baby Week specials, free tote bags. And they are really cute, little plastic tote bags. Never used. Those don't look like Gerber babies to me, though. They look like Precious Moments. They don't really look like the Gerber babies. And it actually says the thing down in the bottom corner there. The Gerber Toddlers. 1974 Gerber Products Company. And I just don't know what to do with something like this. This is one of those things that you pick up because you just see, oh, look, those look neat. They're promotional. They're something. And now, for the life of me, I can't figure out how to resell them or where to resell these darn things. Because the images to me are not Gerber baby. They are, but they aren't Gerber baby. I love this, though. But what would you do with something like that? Lisa's saying Etsy. So, and what would you list something like that at? So Lisa's saying Etsy. Etsy. Oh, really? That's interesting. Let's see. Donna's saying Etsy. They'd be great for little girls' birthdays. Scrapbooking material. That's a different one. Jennifer's saying Etsy. Food promo items are highly collectible. Etsy. Everybody's saying Etsy. So that's interesting. Now, but what would you list them for? I think I didn't pay more than, I don't know, 10 cents for each one. And again, I got about 40 of these darn things. They're actually a really good, they're like a good plastic. They're a good, sturdy, thick plastic baggie. And they actually have a little tie in the top, little string ties in the top of the back.
Baby shower loot bags.
Baby shower loot bag. That's interesting.
That's a good descriptor. Let me write that down.
Gerber Toddlers. Oh, Lisa said 19. Yeah, the gift that keeps on giving. Yes, exactly. Oh, that's interesting. 19.99 US. Lisa saying put them in lots of 3. Carl saying $20. Okay, so this is something that we are going to add to our Etsy shop shortly. We'll do it in the next couple of days. Wow, Donna's like $30 each. Ah. Susan's thinking 10. I don't know but again, they're easy to ship, and we have a bunch of them. And again, I think I've got like 40 of them, and we might have paid $5 for all 40 of them. But there's stuff that even I, as a reseller of many, many years, go, I have no idea what to do with these. I know one of the challenges that we had, Tatiana's thinking 32, always aim high. Someone has one. Oh, you found one, Julie? Send me the link. I had no idea.
On what platform, Julie?
What platform did you find it in? Because I haven't bothered lately doing that. If you're promoting them as loot bags, you want to group them up in 5. That's a good comp. That's a really good thought, Charmaine, as well. Because it's not loot bag. It's one loot bag.
You could do 5 for 125. That would make them $25.
You could do one loot bag and say for the special child. Or if you're homeschooling a single child, here you go, your loot bag for your special child.
Oh, eBay.
Yeah. Now again, listing versus selling, that's another thing. But again, I remember looking them up like 5 or 6 years ago, and then they went into the bottom of the bag. Like a lot of things that we have, they just go into the bottom of the bag.
I think those were in our furnace room storage facility, weren't they?
Yep. Like this. Well, I kind of know why I bought this. It's the Phoenix Gable number 10. I guess that this is Go Sports. This is
it's got a football, so there might be a gay football league.
Look, they're all over too, though. Look at all the cities. Go Sports.
Does that say Atlanta Meat or Heat?
Atlanta Heat, not Atlanta Meat.
No,
but it's a good size too. I could probably wear it, but it might actually fit me. I have no idea when I bought this. I have absolutely no idea when I bought this, and I have no idea.
Yes, be careful with your Googling, kids.
Huh?
Be careful with your Googling.
Yeah, I'm not Googling it. And it's number 10 from 2010, so it's 14-year-old shirt. Again, this is stuff that we found.
Yeah, I found some interesting things.
Okay. Lisa found the tote bag on Worthpoint for $19 in 2014. Wonder if that's ours. Wonder if that's when we bought it.
Maybe. I found a bag of slides. They're 35 millimeter slides. And they are actually movie promo slides. This is a set from Mulholland Drive.
The David Lynch movie. I think I remember. No, I don't remember. I remember when we bought those, but I don't remember when we bought those.
This one is cool. It's Revenge of the Jedi. Hold on a sec. This is Revenge of the Jedi. You can kind of see the lightsaber action there.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. That's just it.
Something from Die Another Day. It's Halle Berry coming out of the water. You can see that, right, Craigie?
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh, that's the real. But what are these actually from? Like, I just don't understand. I guess they're
from United Artists.
So they're promotional slides.
They're promotional slides. So they would have been with press kits.
So Die Another Day.
Die Another Day
is from 2002.
This is a fantastic slide. Whoop! How do I do this? There. This is Sharon Stone from Basic Instinct in her classic pose.
The funny thing is,
and The Legend of Bagger Vance.
But this, like, Die Another Day with Halle Berry is from 2002. So the interesting thing to me is that 20 years ago, they were still sending slides
Yeah.
as promo pieces, which is weird because 20 years ago, wasn't the web around?
Yes, it was.
So that's just
So I'll be going through those and I'll figure out how to list them and what the pricing will be. I'm thinking that if there are a series of them, like the Bagger Vance one or Mulholland Drive, I would probably list them as the entire series and do a price for all of them. The Die Another Day, I'd probably do the Holly Berry on its own. I'd probably do Sharon Stone on her own.
I just got messages from Adrian basically being Horton Hears a Who. I am here, I am here, I am here.
Oh no.
But he said that for some reason he won't YouTube won't let him in and participate in the chat. So Adrian says hi to everybody.
Did we block him again?
I don't think we might have blocked him again. But again, yeah, that's just really interesting. Slides are super high quality. They will be incredibly important to a lot of photographers and other film geeks. Lisa sold a set of Expo 67 slides for $100. Yeah. Again, I do not know where we got these. Like this, yeah, Adrian's been about.
Okay, now this is another weird thing. Do you remember these, Craig?
Okay. Were they that artist?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you remember the zombie artist?
Pre-COVID, 5 or more years ago.
There are 2 of them. And I don't know if I can get this out. Oh, I can. Perfect.
This is just weird. So wait, you have to explain where we got.
I don't know the story well enough. You tell it.
Well, it was a garage sale. We went to this garage sale and it was in upstate New York. And just by fluke, we just drove by this one house. And this house had all this really weird stuff in front of it, including what caught my eye, but more Rick's eye, was a giant 6x6 foot light bright sign.
Oh, it was brilliant.
At the end of their line, literally like 6 feet by 6 feet.
With and like 20,000 pieces
and it was
of
also
light.
For sale. So we got out of the car and we actually bought a number of things there, but everything we bought was bizarre. This person happened to be some kind of artist, performance art, artistic. I don't even know how
There was a community event and they put together some type of zombie apocalypse.
No, but all the other stuff we bought from them was just all weird.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I would not let Rick buy the 6x6 foot light bright. He wanted it into the car.
We had room in the car.
And I would not let him get it.
I will never forgive you for that.
So
we bought like 6 motorcycle helmets.
Oh, yes. Yes, we
got
did.
Gas masks there. We got the first Surger we ever bought for $25.
Yeah.
And these.
And these.
Now, the interesting thing is that this is actually...
Here's another thing that we just know how the hell we would sell it.
Hey, you can kind of see what it is. It's topographical maps. I can't unroll more than one. Can you see that? Or is it too much reflection?
No, you can see through it. Yeah, you can see it.
Anyways, so we have 2 giant rolls of topographical maps from whatever year these are from.
Is there anything on the crates? I can't even remember.
It just says Type 1A, Class 1, Kodak, Super XX, Areographic, and then just the number 136.
Go back to that sign again, just so everybody could see it, because it was going out of focus there. 9.5 inches by 180 feet. I don't even know what the hell this is. Like, we haven't even looked at. Thank you, Tatiana. It is a strange thing, and we love buying strange things. It's stranger than this.
Mm-hmm.
We have a number of strange things today.
But I think I did find a couple of these listed.
Wouldn't that be called a mega fish?
Actually, it would.
Oh, really?
No.
Charmaine's saying, what if you cut out each map and sell it separately? I don't even know what the heck it is. No idea what the maps are for or where they're from.
They could be military.
Oh, I don't know. No. Take a video and put it on eBay, and this is just stuff that, and I think part of the stuff is when we buy some things, we buy it, and then we get it home and we move it to the side
because we don't know what to do with it.
We don't know exactly what to do with it when we bought it.
I like that it's actually called aerographic film. So,
Rick, I'm going to ask you to show something else right now because this is perfect in the same world as this. Because Charmaine just said this would be really cool in a double glass frame, so you could see it from both sides.
Okay.
You know what else would?
Yeah, you take me off screen.
I will. I'm going to show you some stuff that. So something else that we bought that we are having a lot of trouble trying to figure out how to sell this. So what else is in my box back here? Well, my box has some very interesting things that, again, why did I buy them? Most of the times when we buy things like this, they did not cost money. So like those 2 tins of topographical maps might have cost us $5. Less than a latte, it's got to be bought, eh? So here's other things that I actually just found. I don't even know. This is by Russ Berry. This is from 1990. Why I haven't tried to resell this, I do not know. It's an official New York Mets Frisbee and flag. A Grandson Fire. It's officially licensed material. It's like, I bought this and I don't even know why I didn't try and resell it. But it's in a box downstairs that somehow, it was buried at the bottom of a box that was downstairs with a vintage wood kite winder sitting on top of it. Lattes are getting expensive. Yes, Sandy, that's true. Because that's the nice thing is now you can say if it's less than a latte, it's got to be bought. And that's why we say if it's less than a latte, you can buy 2 months worth of Kennel Club membership because lattes are $6 now. So that's one thing that I bought that I have to go, why is this not listed? These were just weird, and I picked them up for a $1 table last May in Brimfield. Jojo Siwa fluorescent shoes. Children's shoes. Why did I buy these? I make myself laugh a lot of times. And when I bring some of this stuff back, I think I actually bring it back just to say to Rick, look what I bought for you. Jojo Siwa. Now, this is before Jojo Siwa came out. So this is pre-Jojo Siwa finally being, who knew, the first gay pop icon ever? Please. This was when she was into bows and not hose. There she is. Look at those. I have 2 pair. I bought 2 of them. Oh my goodness. I got to figure out where to sell them. Somebody with small feet. There's got to be a lesbian with small feet somewhere who's going to want these. I don't know where I'm going to put them. I don't know. Maybe I should try these on Poshmark or Depop. Because we're starting to list on Posh again. I'm starting to use crosslist magic to actually move stuff over to Posh. But this is Rick's Jojo Siwa.
Okay, so right now the shoes are outshining you. You went almost in the dark.
They are.
Yes.
Okay.
I found what you wanted.
We were talking about before, and Charmaine made the comment about something that's visible on both sides about 8 years ago or longer. And this got buried in our pile. We bought 1960s and 70s 3M school transparencies. Now, what is a school transparency? Well, if you're old, this is what they were. This is a school transparency. Rick's holding up behind with a white sheet of paper on it. Hold it up without the paper for a second, Rick. So this is what you would put on an overhead projector.
I'm on the wrong side.
Yep, that's what you put. Okay, so then put that back. And they are extremely bizarre topics, like this one. Modern man's intestine is much longer than needed for digestion. There you go. There's a man. There's his intestine. We have 100 of these. Language helps us to pass on knowledge. There's how cavemen taught it. You're taking way too fast, Rick, when I'm talking about them.
Sorry.
I'm trying to describe them. Food, a necessary fuel for the body. Eaten, digested, and consumed by the cells. Again, I have no clue what the heck we're going to do with these, how to list them, how to sell. We have tried selling them on Whatnot. We tried selling them on Etsy. We tried selling them on eBay. But Whatnot was part of an ephemera show.
This one is fun.
Wait, let me just get you back up there, Ray. An African would have difficulty building a house of ice. An Eskimo has few materials for a house of wood. That's just... Yes, there are a number of extremely politically incorrect ones there. We're not going to go into more of those. We put a folder together that just said these are racial. We should not be selling those. There's a bunch of different things. There's poetry, Shakespeare. Might just pop it again. There we go. There's some ode to a Grecian urn. So I guess the teacher in teaching poetry would pop that up and read it for the class. There are some astronomical charts, all sorts of stuff like that. Lisa sent me sold for JoJo shoes and for the film. Strangely enough, promote it for teachers. Perfect time of the year to sell these. Maybe not the really odd ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the odd ones may not go that well.
Really old statistics.
Urban population and rural population as of what year, Rick? 1968?
1985.
1985. So it's really, again, this is just some of the weird stuff that we ended up picking up. And a lot of times this actually got put into for us into a pile of, like a box that you don't need any more, Rick. That's enough. That we just put aside, tried to figure out how to sell any. Yeah, there's a couple like that too. I guess we should try, but again, that's the box. How do you market these? If somebody's doing a search, that's the challenge. If somebody's doing a search, that's the problem that we have, is coming up with something like this. The keywords, because nobody's going to search for intestinal school transparencies. I don't think many people are going to search for vintage school transparencies. So it's trying to figure out how you title them, what section you list them on Etsy, on eBay, or whatever, to try and figure out what to do with those things. That's just really, really weird. I don't know. That's true. I don't know if there's school core. Anatomy oddities. There's a couple of good ones there. I got to write that down. Anatomy oddities. And then I'm going to come back to seeing that written down.
And wonder why the heck.
2 weeks, and I'm going to go, what the hell is that? Vintage
now, one of the other things I found is kind of scary to Craig. It's actually not from our profit pile. I was doing inventory and I pulled this out of an inventory box, and somehow the listing has mysteriously vanished.
No.
It is the creepiest Halloween mask on the planet. It's basically...
No.
I'm coming to get you, Barbara.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, we all float in here.
Line
We
up
all
with my
float in
mouth.
here. Don't go away.
Where is
Go
it?
away. No, take
Here we
that
go.
off. Take that off. He's gone. No, he's gone. Again, oh my God. He scares me with that freaking mask. Gothcore. That's another good one. Thanks so much. Yeah, the bag mask. When I just see somebody else, human anatomy slides. I'm going to have to keep an eye on what these things say. Put a note beside that about the transparencies. If you have an oddity store in your area, try and sell them to them. That's a good idea too. Now, nightmares tonight. Yeah. Well, I can give you another nightmare. Just one moment, please. This is... Here's a nightmare for you. It's my Princess Fiona hair. Look, it's got the little Shrek ears, the Shrek ogre ears.
Are you there, God? It's me,
Fiona. It's me, Fiona. And I know it's today. Though my hair, it might be wilding.
If I had found that before we went to see Shrek, I would have had it in my pocket and stuck it on your head at halftime.
I don't know how you people with hair can do it, because but yes, you can see these little ears. Now this is actually going to be perfect for Halloween. You have seen everything now. Wait. There we go. Let's go.
This is so true. You look like Willie Nelson.
God, that hair. Oh, jeez. Princess Fiona Drag Night.
No.
Now, this is what the stupid thing is. I found this 2 years ago. I remember 2 years ago. I found this at Valley Village. And I paid $2.99 for it. And you know what? One sold 2 years ago for like $79. So I gave this to Rick because he fixes doll hair.
Yeah.
And I said, well,
I'm not touching that.
But this is a bit of a mess. So I asked if he could fix it so you could really see the ears.
So I hid it in a box.
Put it in a box. So it has to be, this is attached. The ears are like literally sewn right in there. And I don't even know where it's made, but that's the original braid. So this is actually, I know, so now I'm going to have hair in front of, oh, geez, look how long these things are. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to.
Are you sure that it's hair and not spider webs?
Oh God, no, it's hair. It's hair. Oh. That's a lot better than that.
Now, I found something fantastic in a box under the table in my photography area. It's too big for me to bring to. It is a goth outfit. It's got like a capelet and these fantastic strips of cloth that hold it together.
It is an amazing coat that fits me at 6'2". It fits me.
Ignore the
laundry.
The laundry, but that's it from behind, so you can see it's like a goth capelet thing over the shoulders. And it's by a company that used to be on Queen Street West called Nocturnalia by Nicole Cryer. I did find her online like 10 years ago when we bought that.
I bought that at Value Village.
Yes.
I bought it for $15 at Value Village.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know how to list it, where to list it, what to price it at.
Halloween costume. I could put that on with the Fiona hair and give out candy.
And pick up a neighbor. I don't know.
something else I picked up, and again, this is sometimes you don't know why. This didn't cost a lot of money. Yeah, I don't know how I might try and do it locally. I'm really not sure. Again, that's another one of those things that's just got to been put aside. And it was like, I bought it. I tried it on. I went, oh my God, this is amazing. Oh my God, it's $15. Got to get it. Brought it home. And I actually don't even know where it went for the past 5 years, 4 years.
It's been in a bin under the table in my photography area.
Been under his photography. So I'm still pulling Fiona hair.
With the snowsuit and the garage mechanic's outfit and a couple of high-heeled shoes.
Wait, was it in that box where you found that leather biker's jacket that sold for $300? Oh, geez, we haven't sold that yet either. But that's part of this. But we find stuff, and I buy some things that don't cost a lot, but I think they're cool, and then I probably shouldn't have bought them. And this is something that is in that world now. Avon collectibles are something that really are pretty bad. Now, I remember growing up, and my mom was an Avon lady. And one of the things about Avon that was so cool was like a lot of the stuff that they had that came in all these wild packages, right? So it wasn't just a normal kind of thing that you would end up seeing. It would be like this. This is I Am Clean Too, a liquid dispenser for a robot. And this is how they made their robot.
Oh, that's so cute.
It is really cute. And this is still full, never used. I think this cost me $1. I'm not sure. And I bought it because I thought, and I got from the same people. I got that. I got the Moon Flight 1970, the Moon Flight. I don't even know what the heck this is. Non-white tear shampoo. I guess there was shampoo in there, in this little thing. But the challenge is with a lot of Avon stuff, although it looks cool, they made so much of it. It's like, it's not got no real value. That's the problem. Now I have to look these up, but again, these were in the bottom of a box. This is the clean them up pump. I don't name them. I just buy them for resale. The clean them up pump. They're all pumps, aren't they? It's a little Zamboni, and it's full. And finally, splash down all the excitement of a space adventure right in your own bathtub.
Yay! Taking a bath is so much fun.
This has never been opened. So I'm the first person to open it and see what's inside it. And it is a little space thing. And then you get to throw rings on that or anything else that may stick up like that in the bath. Whee! There's a big splashdown ring on the bottom of that too. So that's the challenge with something like that, is I have to look these up and see if there's any value to them. I think to some degree, just like to me, I love the box is great. The artwork is amazing on these things.
Yeah, normally when you see those in thrift stores, it's the container itself without the packaging. So maybe with the packaging, it might be worth something.
Yeah. And even though it does have soap inside it, it's something that I will have to do a little bit of a lookup on. Again, I don't think there's a lot of money in them at all. So Chris Hadfield needs the flashback capsule. Let's see. What is Daniel said he had a crazy collector lady at her $1 auction Facebook group locally. Lisa said, some of the Avon decanters are getting popular again. I got a few on an auction lot. I need to get rid of them. Just price them for the market I'm doing. I'm surprised. As a non-sports fan, you're surprised I knew it was a Zamboni. That's because I worked in advertising. We used to advertise on the sides of them. That's the only reason I knew. Lisa says, I do love vintage Avon, the fun stuff. The perfume pins actually can sell really well. Those are little teeny tiny little perf pins that had like a little like a lion and things like that. We've actually sold them before. We found them at garage sales and flea markets. And they were little pins, and inside there was like a cream perfume that you could like dab on. And they do sell actually really, really well. So that is one thing. So we'll have to look at the rest of the stuff. It's an ice water spreader. That's probably what I would normally call it. Sherry sold Avon for 30 years and never saw those. Well, that's because these were before your time, Sherry. Lisa, I love the pins. Your mother was an Avon lady. Yeah, it was just something that was interesting as Avon at that time for people and stuff like that. So I see. What else have I found in here? I found a couple of these things, which I thought, I don't know why I haven't tried to test these. Look at this. This actually has a battery working in it still. There's a Sony Walkman.
Oh, cool.
And there's a Panasonic Shockwave.
Excellent. Now, I do have that little mini external speaker that we can test those with.
I have no idea when I got either of these. There is no price tag on them. I have no idea whether they were underneath
the gay football shirt.
No, they were underneath the
gay football shirt.
So I got to try these, but these could be good money. Yeah,
yes,
we will.
If they're working, we always do
a video. That when we're working. Haven't looked them up. I don't know where I got them from. Let's see. As a fan, there's some of you who might love this. This is just something really, I just thought this was so cool. I had to pick this up. I think this was at a garage sale. The Sweet Valley Twins by Francine Pascal. It's a series of books. Oh, you're still upset. We sold all of those other Walkmans, Carl. They're all gone now. They all sold for $100 a piece.
A little bit more.
I wish I go back to that same store and I keep going, please have more, but they don't. This is so cute. So this was one of the things I always tell people to do is take a look at, oh, did she? Francine Pascal just died. I'll have to list these today. This is just really interesting because I always try to look for book series. And this is actually anything that's in the sort of young girl book series. This is really neat. Donna just said that. Yeah, rub it in. Hey, I sold something. Overall, our sales have been quite slow this past month.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if I'm going to sell everything that I have in this. What else is it? I've got another box here. I'm just going, what the heck is in this box? And then, oh my God, I don't remember buying these. And Rick, I'm surprised that we have these. He's got away right when I'm about to put on these two. Damn, Annalise. Remember we told these that. Look, Rick, for you. Get that damn thing out of my face.
Now you know how I feel.
Oh, that's what you feel about Annalise. Okay. Now I know how you feel about Annalise. So, yeah, again, this is another box that I'm just reaching into and going, well, look. Because everybody needs summer legs. I bought some control top legs. Now, these actually could sell for good money. I actually have 2 pair of these. Vintage legs. But I remember them when they came in plastic eggs. I don't remember how they came like this. I just remember when they came in eggs. Does anybody remember that, or am I too old and too gay to remember?
I remember the eggs. We used to fight over them as kids. My mom would get new pantyhose, and we would fight over the little.
Who would get new pantyhose?
My mom.
Oh,
my mother.
Sure, it was your mom. Here's another thing that I find. I don't know when I found this either. This is the last thing I'm going to show you. And hopefully you'll have found some things that you're like, oh, wow, I didn't think about that. I never thought about Avon. Now I'll look for the little Avon pins. Now I will try and find Shrek hair, if I can ever find Shrek hair. But this was something this is a Canada Post binder. And it's filled with stamps that I have absolutely no intention of trying to look up. I have no idea when I got this, how I got it. Like, this is, I think I'm just going to get these and use these as real stamps. Because it looks like, well, no, some of them look like they're used. But I have another book downstairs I just found that's filled with stamps. And I'm like, what do I do with a partially filled stamp book? So I guess I'm probably going to max sold that because it's hard to take so many pictures of something like that.
Have a philatelic party.
Huh?
Have a philatelic
I'll
party.
have a philatelic party, but yeah, this I can take pictures of, and I think I'll just the stamps that are at the back that aren't used, I'll just take them out and use them. But otherwise,
I have another couple of things to show quickly.
Okay, we're nearing the end of our show. Thanks to everybody. Rick's going to show you a couple more things, but thank you all very much. Take a look at us tomorrow in Craft, and we'll have the post for the Etsy link. We'll also have the post for our Wednesday or Thursday night Max Sold auction close. Thanks to all of you who support us here as well at the Kennel Club. And remember, if it's less than a latte, which it is now at $6, it's got to be bought. If it's half the price of a latte, you can join us here in the Kennel Club and hopefully help us support you into the stuff we do. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And let me show you, throw it back to Ricky just before the end.
Okay. In the deep, dark recess of our storage room, I found...
It scares me when you say things like that.
A vintage Otagiri 1977 Owl Mobile. I know that we probably picked this up at an estate sale. It's got the little owls in and the little counterweight.
That is really cute.
It's really cute, and they list for between $25 to $40 plus $10 shipping. So I will figure out how to hang that up. The other thing I found, which is even more fantastic, is...
We have looked at this thing once a year for 10 years.
I don't know if I've shown it on screen before.
I just know you and I look at it.
Attica, Finland.
Once a year.
Mobile Tula
for 10 years.
And it is a mobile candle holder.
What's the name? Annika?
Arika, AARIKKA, Finland, mobile Tulitus.
Well, there's hardly anything that says that on eBay or on Worthpoint.
I think that there was one I found, and it was listed on Cherish for like $4,000.
Lisa's saying, show the box picture again.
What, like that?
Oh, probably. So by Friday, we should have all these things listed. No.
The box is was completely destroyed. I had to retape practically every bit of it. There is...
Oh, yeah, they're big, big circles and little round balls that sit inside them.
Yeah, those are the candles.
Little round candles. I don't know if real people shop on Cherish. From what I understand, Cherish and First Dibs, don't break it.
I'm not
Cherish
breaking that.
And First Dibs are really big for interior designers because they'll pay anything for some rich people.
That's one of the...
That's funny. Lisa found one on Worthpoint, and I couldn't find one on Worthpoint when I'm looking. That's really strange. But hopefully, you'll find something in your profit piles that's worth selling. There's a few things here that we showed you, like our Tyco thing, like our Furby that we're not picking up again, because if we do, that damn thing will start talking. We're going to do some looking up of our other stuff. But yes, one of the things about doing profit pile plunder is we end up looking at stuff and figuring out what we're going to do with it. Lisa says the one she found sold for $423.75.
Yep.
I can't find it. I don't know where she found it. So if you do look up stuff, find stuff like that, dig into a pile, see what you can find. And I'm going to put a post in probably Thursday or Friday. It's going to show me something from your profit pile.
There it is.
Oh, I spelled Arika differently. There's 2 A's.
Yes.
Oh, I only put 1 A.
Okay.
That's probably why I didn't find it. No, very, very interesting. So now we got to figure out how to list that damn thing for sure.
Yes.
That's a for sure listing because we want to sell big big money stuff. Again, we will see you. You might see a live from us once or twice coming up when we're at the Fan Expo this weekend. So again, visit us if you do if you do see us at Fan Expo. We'll be at the eBay booth. I'll be wearing some kind of Roosevelt shirt for sure at that. Join us on the craft group if you haven't. Tell a friend to join us and get us to that 4,000 members. We're going to figure out some kind of giveaway. We got to figure out some kind of giveaway when you do that 4,000 members on craft. And hopefully we will see you selling some stuff. And don't forget to register as well for. Don't forget to register as well for the Etsy thing when you see that in the craft group tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining us here on a Tuesday night, spending an hour with us, looking at some fun stuff that we found and making us do stuff. Now we're going to try and remember why I wrote an anatomy oddities on something.
I made my note.
Rick's going to say, where did we put a baby shower gift bag for these things? And we're going to try and get them listed. But I promise we'll see how much we can get listed for next week. Because next week, we're going to do another profit pile, but it's going to be our profit pile flat. It's going to be lots of little flat things that we got because we found at least 5 huge boxes filled with flats. God knows what we do, why we do it. We buy the stuff and then we don't list it. So hopefully you're not like us and you're listing stuff and selling it. And if so, good for you. And we will try and get this listed and hopefully sell 1 or 2 of these pieces for next week. Thanks again. Have a great night. And we will see you either at Fan
I was told to do that.
Don't you dare put that. Don't you do. Oh, where's the damn Annalise? I got to find the Annalise. I'm going to put them in your. I'm going to hide them under your pillow. You're going to wake up to an Annalise.
I have to figure out why that listing dropped off of eBay.
I don't know why it dropped off.